Hey guys, today we're doing What's in My Tech Bag 2024 edition. So it's the same bag as last year. I didn't put the stuff necessarily in its proper places because a lot of this stuff was just kind of lying around my room, and I just put it in there because when I go, this is what I take with me. This is a Swiss Army 16-inch laptop bag. I don't have a laptop that's 16 inches anymore, but it still holds a lot of stuff, so it's nice to have the 16-inch bag. So first we have this front pocket, which is where the accessories go. So first thing is this USB flash drive, which I think I also had last year. And I really have not used it, but it's nice to have because I can plug one side into my iPhone and then the other side into the USB port of a computer, so I can transfer things. It's just a mini flash drive basically, but it also works as a USB adapter. And I have, just because it's right there, my Apple Pencil 2nd generation for my iPad, which I'll show you. It's gotten a little like scuffed up because I've been really taking it out with me more. I have this, which is my Pergo USB-C dongle for my MacBook Pro. I have an M1, which I'll show you in a little bit, but it only has a headphone jack and then 2 USB-C ports, so this gives me a lot more. So it gives me an HDMI, 2 USB-C, 2 USB-A 3.0, a micro SD, and a full-size SD, which is really nice for transferring files from this camera. So I've had this for over 2.5 years and not had any problems with it. It still works well, it's really reliable, and it was only like $20-$30, I think. I'll try and put links for this stuff in the description. Next we have some cables. So we have a small USB-C to USB-C cable. I want to say this came with my iPad. And we have these. These are my Apple earbuds. I have a Apple branded Lightning dongle. So I got just the 3.5mm, so I can use this on anything, my MacBook, my iPad, my iPhone, anything that has a headphone jack. And I got these because I'll show you my old headphones. So in my last year's video, which I'll also link below, I had these white Sony headphones that I got. Those broke a little while after I filmed that video. Same with that adapter, that lightning adapter, and then they discontinued that lightning adapter, so I just bought an actual genuine one again. And then those white headphones, I feel like one of the ear cups stopped working, so I bought a pair of headphones, which I'll show you. But they're really big, so I can't like wear them at work. They're these. So these are also wired, the 3.5mm. These are Sennheiser HD 400S. But yeah, I really recommend these. I really like these. Just make sure you have an adapter that can power it enough. And the only complaint I have is that the microphone on these are really bad. So if you're like on a call, like a Zoom call or just a regular audio call, it's hard for it to pick up on me because it has a really bad microphone, unfortunately. Other than that, I really like these headphones. They're very comfortable. Like, I've worn these for hours. Like, I've fallen asleep wearing them and I just haven't noticed. Okay, we have another pocket of accessories. Okay, so I have random napkins in here. I don't know where these came from. I would assume in a Panera at some point. That's the best order. And I have this. This is my Rocketbook. I really wanted one of these for a long time. Pretty much ever since they showed it on Shark Tank. And then I got one for Christmas a couple years ago, and I just feel bad because I really never use it. Because most of the time I take notes digitally. But whenever I have to take notes physically, this is really good. I really like it because I just write on here with the pen, and it's an erasable pen, and then I can scan the notes into my phone as a PDF, and then if I want to further, like mark them up on my iPad or something, I can. I just, unfortunately, I don't use it that much, but it's really cool. Then we have this. This is my Nook Glow Light 4. So I had a Kindle Oasis 3, I think is the current model, whatever the current model is. I had that for a couple years, but I wanted to upgrade to a Nook because if you don't know what a Nook is, it's a brand by Barnes & Noble. It's only available in the US, so that may be why. And it's an e-reader, a lot like a Kindle. It has a little bit more of a limited library than Kindles do, but the books on here are generally cheaper, as well as it supports Overdrive, which is something with your library. So just like how you can get a library book, you can get a library book through your library, but it's an ebook version that you can put on these, which I actually have. I don't think I've purchased any books for this yet. So I really like this. The battery lasts a while on this. And why I upgraded from that Kindle, because I was like the top of the line Kindle, is because as weird as it sounds, I don't like the premiumness of that Kindle, because I don't want to take it out with me, because I feel like if I drop it, that metal will easily get beat up, or that screen will easily get cracked. Like, as weird as it sounds, it's just like too premium for me. It's also a little bit just too big for me just to take out. Like, this just easily fits in my like jacket pocket or whatever. So there's this braided lightning to USB-C cable. I think this actually came with my Magic Mouse, but I like to have one of these on me when I'm out on the go just in case. Somewhere I have a USB-C to 3.5mm adapter. I have no idea where it went, but that is for my iPad. I have an official Apple branded one as well as an Anker one. Usually I leave one in here and then I just have the other out. It's this USB-C cable. So it came with my MacBook Pro, and it's just a USB-C to 61 watt power adapter. And then what I did was I bought an old MacBook charger, MagSafe 1 I think, so it's like the first generation MacBook. But it came with this, so it was like $15 versus just this extension cable was $20, and I got an extra MagSafe charger. So I use this for pretty much everything that's USB-C. I use it for my HTC Vive, my Nook, my iPad, my MacBook, my camera, basically everything that's USB-C. The only thing I don't really use it for is my phone and my Apple Watch. Speaking of which, I have my Apple Watch Series 8 here. The next thing is this, which is my M1 MacBook Pro. Ta-da! It's running macOS Sonoma. It's the newest version of macOS. It still works really well for me. It's still very powerful. I use it for video editing, and that's pretty much it. This Final Cut Pro is not available on a PC, otherwise I would switch to my PC for video editing because it's more powerful. But that's the 16 gigabytes, 1 terabyte. Basically it had all of the basically it had all the upgrades that were possible for the M1, aside from it only has 1 terabyte instead of 2 terabytes because I wasn't going to pay an extra few $100s for that. I also have all these wallpapers on all these devices I drew myself. So this is an iPhone 13 Pro Max in a Zag Denali snap. I upgraded from my speaking case that I had because I had that case for about 2 years and then it just kind of started to fall apart. It works really well. I have the Zag screen protector as well. I just got replaced because I broke it back in December because I got a different case, and that case had such a big lip around the screen that it didn't impact the viewing of the screen, but the way the screen protector was, it wasn't aligned exactly perfectly, so it left a very small margin around the screen protector. So what ended up happening was it was pushing against the screen protector, and then the screen protector was going up a little, so air got underneath and then water got underneath that. So then the whole screen protector basically had this huge air water bubble. So I took it off to try and dry it. And when I took it off, and then while I was drying it, it cracked. So I had without a screen protector until just almost a week ago. I went and I finally got it replaced. And then in that few months without a screen protector, I got this tiny little scratch. I don't know how you can see it. It's barely noticeable. And it really doesn't bother me because this phone is a few years old as it is. But this phone, still super fast, it still works really well, has basically all the features I need. There's really nothing that a 14 or 15 have that I need or want, aside from the dynamic island is pretty cool. And then we have this, which I got around my birthday as well. I bought it for myself, and it is a ESR wallet, because I was looking for a MagSafe smartphone wallet, because I charge my phone via MagSafe, so it'd be nice to have one. So it holds up to 3 cards, and it says it can hold cash, but when I put cash in there, it got stuck, so I don't put any cash in there. So it has multiple purposes. So it can hold 3 cards. It is a tripod, so you can set up your phone. It has a little ring to hold your phone. It works really well. And it has one more part, Find My compatible wallet. So it has Bluetooth built into it, so it will connect to your phone every once in a while to update its location. And it has these little charging pins, which reminds me I also have an AirTag in this bag, but I'm not going to show where. And it has regular Find My functionality, so it will play a sound. Let me try and find it. This is my iPad Air, 5th gen. The 6th gen is rumored to come out like within the next month, so I probably won't be upgrading. I highly likely won't be upgrading, but I really like this iPad. This is my first ever iPad, and it's great. I got it back in 2022, mostly for like drawing. That was the main use for it, and since I got an Apple Pencil, but I also was like using it for entertainment and stuff and gaming, but now I use it for graphic design, drawing, and 3D modeling. I have Procreate Dreams, but I've not really used it at all. And then this case I have for my iPad is the Logitech Folio Combo Touch. What's really nice about it is it has this kickstand and supports it really well. When I'm drawing, I use a different stand, which you'll see shortly. And then the case itself seems very protective. Has a very nice premium feel. And then the really cool part about it is it comes with this, which is like a little keyboard. So it will connect via magnets to my iPad. It is the only non-Apple official device that uses the pogo pins on the dock connector or smart connector on the back of the iPad, so I can type on it. For how small it is, the keys have a decent amount of travel and a decent click, as well as it has keyboard brightness, which I don't think you can see very well in this light, and then it has a trackpad, and I think it's glass, because it feels really nice and it's really responsive. And why I like that it uses the smart connector is so that way I don't have to worry about charging the keyboard and or connecting it via Bluetooth. It just works every time you connect it. And then for my iPad, I also have this magnetic screen protector. So I've always found paper type screen protectors really cool, because it feels like drawing with a pen and everything, but I didn't want to always have this matte on my screen that reduces the colors, and it makes it hard to tap, because when you tap it doesn't always recognize your tap. So I found this, which was like $20 or something on Amazon. Again, I'll link it below, and it magnetically attaches. I also have this stand, so I don't really use it much, but it's still nice to have. So what it is the arms come out, and then you can prop up. It's meant for a laptop, but I use it for my iPad. And then you can expand it so you have more stability. So in this way, you have like an easel. And then I have this, which is a little keypad. It's made for Procreate, as you can tell by like the little symbols, but it connects via Bluetooth. And I don't know how you can see it in the light, but it has backlights, and you can change the brightness of it, as well as the color. There's a bunch of different colors. And it has your general like key commands, so it works perfectly with Procreate. But then also some apps like in Nomad Sculpt, which is what I use for 3D designing, most of these work by default, and then I can remap it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!